So, Record of Ragnarok is a Japanese manga series about a fighting tournament featuring prominent historical figures against gods from various mythologies, with the fate of mankind hanging in the balance. An awesome premise. In the past, I've talked about some complaints I have with the series, but I've never talked about the series' biggest issue. Record of Ragnarok's appeal are its fights. It's a long series of fights. That's the story. When your appeal is centered entirely around fighting, those fights need to be good to keep up the manga's quality. Usually, I'll grade a fight on 3 levels. The plot, which is why these characters are fighting. The theme, what each character represents and what the story is trying to say. And of course, fight choreography, which is the way in which the fight happens. The style, abilities, and skill sets of each combatant, which is the focus of this video. The combatants in Record of Ragnarok, especially the gods, aren't nearly as varied or unique in their abilities as they should be. It makes their fights seem bland and uninteresting. These are gods. They should be using their signature powers, flexing their reality warping abilities, or something, but instead they largely rely on plain old martial arts. For an easy example of what I'm talking about, we can look at Zeus. Leader of the Greek pantheon, god of the sky, you'd think at the bare minimum we should be able to expect some lightning and thunder-based attacks. And you'd be wrong. His techniques consist of growing really big and punching really fast. His signature technique is literally just a really fast punch. Neither of his brothers are any better. Poseidon stabs with the trident, he makes no use of water, and Hades does the exact same thing, only with a bident. Maybe the other gods are better? Not really. Characters like Shiva and Zerofuku have slightly cooler gimmicks, but all their powers are basically just punch, kick, or swing bigger weapon. There are standouts like Hercules and Buddha, who are slightly more unique, but I still wouldn't consider either of their abilities godly. It doesn't make sense that the human side would have more unique powers than literal gods do. It honestly just feels like a plain old martial arts tournament. This is the story of human beings fighting desperately for their survival against their own creators. They should be the clear underdogs fighting against impossible odds. But the story doesn't feel that way. It's just Baki wearing a mythical costume. And that's disappointing. But I'm just one guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time.